Oh boy, it's the chimples.
I was like, what are we waiting for? Is something
I'm trying to come up with some kind of... Oh, what?
Oh, yeah, go get Spectre, boy. Go do this. Finish this game off. Yep, no, you're in.
Okay.
It's time to give that monkey a good old smacked bottom donkey.
Hey, look, it's Crumbling Castle. No, it isn't.
Hey, look, it's that level which is never going to beat Crumbling Castle.
Yeah, no Crumbling Castle first. Left to catch. Spectre plus 70 others.
We picked up a reading on Spectre.
This must be the location of the monkey's base.
Yes, Spectre is definitely somewhere inside. But he's no fool. You can
He's
bet
no
he has plenty of
fool.
surprises in store for you. You must be on your guard.
Okay,
Okay, I'll be careful.
I can do that.
Thank you. Okie doke. Okie doke. Okie doke. I need to help it. Every single time I hear his voice, it's
Joby!
oh my god. In this session, everyone is here.
Yes! I've never been happier.
We need an Emil now, and then we can
peaked
basically
the
start
audio.
singing Lifelight.
Yeah.
Careless weave into a spire of flame.
You got this one for free, everyone.
Okay, we're done with that.
Yeah, no, Toad is out of commission for the singing role at the moment.
I'm dying.
That's impressive. Oh,
Yeah,
Cole, like Cole McGrath from.
I was gonna say Cole Sprouse, but sure.
Oh, if you've played what's it called again? Infamous.
I haven't actually. Well, I played one of them, the one on PS4.
Which one? Because there's Second Son and First Light.
Second Son.
First Light was really good. It was like a nice, interesting, like. Okay, so I'm not. This is not me saying that it's the female character's the reason isn't in it, but like they did a really good job of designing someone who just sort of felt real and
That's
like
cool.
sometimes Cole McGrath feels like a bit of an alien because he's just like, yeah, no, I'm cool with this. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, cool, I can shoot electricity from my hands. Yeah, that's cool. I can just deal with that. And like,
That
whereas
is cool though. He's
Yeah,
not
no.
wrong.
it just reminds me of the bit when the bit in I can't even remember. I'm not even being able to churn out my quotes today. So I basically decided to leave my friend's house this morning at about about 10 to quarter past 1. Got home about 3:30. And
Pretty
yeah,
bad.
I've had
No
feels
sleep.
bad, man.
Ow. I went to sleep at 11. Woke up with a nightmare. And that's about that. So
Nice.
we both slept well.
The going back to First Light.
Oh yeah,
cool-
we were talking about.
The cool thing about like in the other games, like the cool thing that like obviously Cole McGrath is electricity dude, so he's a bit kinky.
He's kinky.
Well, I mean, there's I don't know. He's pretty grey. He's about as grey as the games look, which is up there being a PS3 game.
Yeah.
The other stuff was really good though because the power that the guy had in the new game was pretty interesting, but like the girl's power in First Light was neon, and while it did control and look a lot like the other stuff, the neon powers were really cool because it added to this. It gave the game this extra vibe, this extra sort of aesthetic.
In all caps with a
Like single
space
spaces
bar,
in between. Yeah.
Aesthetic, yeah.
It was the aesthetics was, but yeah, it was pretty good. I was really intrigued by it. So, I know it was on PSN because I bought it for cheap, but
on
it's
PS
also
Plus at one point. I think.
yeah, but it's also you can buy the physical copy, and it just was really fun. And I don't know what it is with the Infamous games, but they're really quite good. It's a shame.
Yeah,
developed them.
I've not really played any of them. I think it was Sucker Punch.
It was. I don't know what
Sly.
else they've done.
Sly.
All right, is that it?
And they're doing Ghost of Tsushima.
I have no idea what that is.
It's that it was announced. I want to say at the PlayStation Experience in 2017, and it was shown off properly at E3 last year. And it's
So-
basically, if you look at a trailer, you'll probably recognize it. It's basically like a samurai warrior kind of game. But it looks way cooler than I'm describing it.
Okay. What else did Sucker Punch do? Because I feel like I've
I
seen
think
their
it's
labels.
just. I think it's just those. I think it's just Sly and Infamous.
Wow, yeah, no, they've done like all their games Metacritics, other than Infamous Festival of Blood, which
I
is
know nothing
DLC,
about. Oh, okay.
is above 70%. Oh no, that's not true actually. Infamous second, apparently Infamous First Light got 74 rather than 80. Anyway, all of their stuff's well. Everything they've done is above 70%.
Yeah, the
fact-
stuff is very well received.
Most of it's over 80%, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's like Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog can kind of do no wrong.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, list me a bad game they've made.
Let me have a look. I mean, I would have said that about a lot of companies, but
No, but no, really though, with Naughty Dog.
no, they probably hit on it a lot. You see, so someone was saying about how this one studio losing all their employees, right? And they were saying Nintendo should buy them so that they can, produce the good games again. I'm like, why would you buy a studio full of none of the good people because they've already left? Like, why would you do that?
Also, like, you're kind of forgetting like the fact that, like Nintendo haven't stopped making good games.
No, they're just making them less frequently than they used to.
I
Someone
disagree.
said something
I
about
think
like.
they've been making really good stuff recently.
Although someone said something about them going to be making a Zelda game. Someone wanted to make a Zelda game every year. I was like, if you do that, you've Assassin's
Yeah, that's
Creed Zelda.
that's
Go
not
away.
gonna happen. I mean, I'd be all for like a Super Zelda Maker or whatever, like a Mario Maker.
That'd
the
be.
original Legend of Zelda, because that'd be super cool. Like,
I'd be.
I
I'd
don't
just
see
be
why
up for
that's. I think that's what they did actually for Breath of the Wild. Like they tested one.
I'm going to be really honest and say I would be up for a Zelda game which had the Zelda feeling, because I felt like Breath of the Wild did not have the
No,
Zelda
I didn't
feeling.
feel it. No,
It
I
was
didn't feel it.
empty. And I liked it, and there was. I mean, Skyward Sword feels infinitely more Zelda-y than it, but it's just a more frustrating game to play. And
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that I'm saying that, but I think it deserved some of the awards, but I don't think it deserved every one of the awards.
No, I personally didn't like it. For me, it all comes down to weapon durability. It pissed me off to no end every single time.
A lot of people quite like that, but I think the thing which wound me up a little bit was not wound me up. I don't know. It just the game felt like the marketing was heavy towards story, and then when you got there, it didn't really have anything. And for me, I know Zelda's not got an amazing story, but like Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, they're an emotional
Yeah.
journey for the characters in the world.
Yeah.
Maybe not for Link.
Same
No,
with,
actually-
same with the music. Actually, the music
Yeah.
in those games really captivate and add to the world. And there's fuck all in Breath of the Wild. It's all about ambience, which isn't a bad thing. Ambience is good, but the ambience gets boring after a while.
There is 5 CDs worth of music, and I'll admit
Is there? I think. Is it all just whistles? Because there's like no music in that game.
I think the thing about the music is it adds to the emptiness of Hyrule, and I think you are supposed to feel like this amazing Hyrule that we were shown glimpses of in all the flashbacks has turned into this. It's truly truly empty. I think that works in its favour, but I got myself wishing that Ganondorf would do something cool, or Ganon would. I know at this point Ganon's unsavable. He's just pure malice. He's been corrupted beyond all belief by whatever it is that he's corrupted by. I don't know. I think we get to this point, and I think a lot of people probably have the same sentiment, but I think because Nintendo did something that was risky, they were praised a lot because of it, whereas another company that did it might have not gotten away with as much of it. I mean, there were some really good things in it, like it turned the whole towers and made them, but it still showed you all the stuff on the map. People were saying that it improved on Ubisoft stuff, and Ubisoft, you always went for a tower because it unveiled the map, but the same thing happened here, and I'm not too sure what was different.
I really liked how Zelda looked in that game. I thought
Yeah.
Zelda looked really cool.
Well, I like the thing I liked about Zelda, and I wish we got to know this Zelda more, was the fact that she was always more. She was struggling with her own almost science versus religion, because there is that part of her which is like doing all these scientific experiments and getting the Guardians up, but then there's that part of her which has this religious duty to fulfill, and while it's not truly, no, it is religious because it's about deities and gods. And it was interesting. She had this duty line to fulfill, and her scientist mind. She had this conflict in her, which no Zelda had had before. I just wish we got to know that a bit more. I felt like I wish we got to know that Zelda more, because she was She could have had some really interesting conflicts.
She could have had some really interesting cornflakes.
She could have had some really interesting cornflakes, but
Well,
sadly...
I won't be playing the game anytime soon because I don't have it anymore.
Oh, you sold it?
No, actually. My mum was just like, she came home from work one day, and she was just like, we've got this new person who's working at our store, and she's a single mum, and she's not really got any money at the moment for Christmas, and her kids, and like her dad, or the kid's dad, who isn't around anymore for whatever reason, I don't know, or they're not together or whatever. He bought the kid a Switch for his birthday a couple months ago or whatever, and was just like, I don't know what, I don't have the money to get him a game. I was just like, do you know how, I was just like, do you have any idea what games he has? Because if he doesn't have Zelda, I'm not going to play this anytime soon. Just give him Zelda. If he has it, just give it to him. He's going to love it. I'm in the minority. Everyone loves the game. He'll love it.
I think it's a really sweet thing to do because it probably made the kids Christmas, especially if he was just bought a Switch and then didn't have a game with it. Like, that I
think he had a game, but I don't know what. Like, probably like just Mario Kart. I say just Mario Kart. Mario Kart's great, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, something a bit better than that.
But yeah, I was just like, I'm not playing the cleaner. Yes, okay.
That's pretty badass.
But yeah, I was just like, I'm not playing it. Like, whatever. It's also the only like physical copy Switch game I have. So,
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because all of them.
Yeah, I all of mine have been either review copies or downloads. So it's just like, well, it frees up space, I guess.
Yeah, most
the
of them
one
I
disc.
buy physically, but I like the fact that Labo comes with a disc. Sorry, a cartridge on it, and it's just a series of instructions.
Can't the steering wheel be played with Mario Kart?
Yeah, it can be. I haven't given it a go because I haven't built it yet. I was just wanting to build the piano first. Because that's to me that was the reason for being really interested in it. Was the piano was just so cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I can respect that. I'm intrigued about the Labo though, for the steering wheel alone.
Yeah, I might have to build some of it this evening. We'll see.
Like, I don't know. I like racing games.
Oh, these are Apache attack helicopters, miniaturized.
You know what? I'm not going to fight them. I don't care.
You know what? This is the criminal thing about this game, and this is something that I don't recall the other ones suffering from. I don't recall there being escalators that moved that had many of them like this that had electricity on them. Am I wrong? Do I not remember right? Or...
There might have been one or two inspectors areas in the first one, but like not to the same extent, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like the whole purpose of the room is that, whereas in the other one, the purpose of the room was something more interesting. I mean, that whole spirally bit, Inspector's Castle, right at the end was...
Yes. Yeah, that was what I was... Oh, no! That's what I was thinking of. Oh, hello. Nice!
Nice.
Speed of
that's
stats,
good.
I got Matt. And Gale?
Yeah, I was hoping it'd be Matt and Tom and there'd be a park bench somewhere nearby, but never mind.
That's a reference, I don't know.
No, that'll be a reference that someone will pick up on, possibly. They're two YouTubers, you know Tom Scott, who does the videos like What You Might Not Have Known and things like that.
Did you say Tom Scott?
Tom Scott, yeah.
Okay, I heard Tom Scott at first.
Yeah. Okay, no, I told you I met Tom Scott.
No? What?
I met him at the Comic-Con.
Oh, really?
Yeah, obviously going as a lowly person because, you know. But I met him and it was just like the weekend that everything had sort of was going pretty bad with relationship stuff. And I went to see him and he was just like, I got a real newfound respect for the man. Like, I got respect for him before because he speaks his mind and he's pretty, you know, there are some things which I don't necessarily agree with, like when he speaks to mental health, I'm going to say experts with, you know, the two with the quote marks, because a lot of the times they're not experts, because in America and other places, certain titles like therapists, if I could set up shop and just be, it might not be therapists, but there are certain titles that I called myself that tomorrow, I'd be allowed to. Whereas things like in the UK and maybe the US, if you call yourself a psychologist, you have to have a degree. You have to have something to back it up. Whereas I could just say, "Ooh, I'm something else." He steals your money, kill him before it's money bags.
Please just die, piece of shit. Oh right, yeah, this could technically be like a cheat sheet. Anyway, yeah. But no, that's cool.
And the only thing I don't like is the fact that that's you can do that, and he talks to these people, and sometimes it's like they may know a lot and may be experts, but they've not been. And this might sound bad. They've not been trained. They've not got the qualifications that other people have, and qualifications for this sort of things are sort of worth something. They're not just sort of an elitist thing. Anyway, I met him, and I got this newfound respect for him because he was just. The way he was able to handle everyone, the way he was able to move people along, but also make it valuable for every person that was there. But not only make it valuable, but make, the inevitable people not knowing what to say, and also, after saying what they need to say, then stopping. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he had a really good way of being able to say, all right, it's time to move on, without making it feel like your time was up.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people were just going, oh, like next.
Yeah.
But he made it feel like he was giving time to everyone, and it was really good. And I got a really nice photo with him and oh my god, I've forgotten his name.
Eddie?
No, Eddie's. Oh no, it's the northern bloke.
Oh, Elliot.
Yes, goddamn, I can't remember. It's been such a while since I've seen the videos, but with Elliot, and it was just really nice. And I never looked at YouTube.
Yeah, I love watching Last Month and his content videos. Have you seen his content videos?
I remember. No, I haven't. I stopped watching at the end of last week, and it was basically because I always used to sit down and watch it with my ex, and that was why I haven't watched last month with it, because I just haven't.
Trust me, watch his content videos.
His content videos are where he just looks through other people's content and makes.
No.
Okay.
It's just a series called Content, but it's just a random video.
Alright, that's good. That sort of suits.
So, like, after we finish this, we're going to have to watch the one where he raps presents. It's really fucking funny. Elliot's basically prepared a bunch of stuff for him to rap, and he doesn't know what they are.
Oh, that's great. No, we should just watch it when you get here. Be even easier.
I mean, we could do that.
I love the way that when
It's so funny.
When you pull these things, the little actual box shakes in its frame.
Yeah. Oh,
that was nice. But yeah, it was really cool, and I came away, and it was the highlight of my weekend and highlight of like quite a bit, and it just, I sort of got to say what I wanted to say, which was basically just thanking him for sort of the cool, which was, vlogs like that, they take a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I've always enjoyed the sketches as well, so that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the sketches which really got me into his channel were the all of the University of Lincoln ones.
I don't know if I've seen those. I've seen some others, but not those ones.
It's basically the ones where he was like, "Welcome to the University of Lincoln." Well, and no, it was "Welcome to the University of They're Here," and the zombies come in as he's trying to do a showing off the university and things like that, and just I don't know. I mean, they're great, but they're quite old.
I got decked. Damn.
You got fucking shunted
by Magnetic Hoover.
He just needs an axe, and he is in fact shunt.
Yeah.
Rip Star Wars again. No,
Robot Wars.
Rip Robot Wars. What's going on with me?
Oh, I'm so sad that Robot Wars have been cancelled. Why BBC?
I don't get it.
Why would you cancel the greatest show ever made?
Maybe
what do you have to gain?
It could just be safety concerns.
Did you? I mean, actually, yeah, it really might be. Fucking season 3 was legendary. The robot that destroyed bulletproof glass, layers of bulletproof glass, and the one that went over the layers of bulletproof glass. Oh, that was sexy.
We've always we've had this before. If you watch some of the old stuff, like CO2 was a pretty powerful flipper, but when Wheelie Big Cheese came along, boy, that was a powerful one. That flipped them quite high.
It was so awesome to see, though.
Yeah, I feel like
epic.
The
oh no.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
This is top tier entertainment from us both at this point. It's to be fair, I hate this bit. I hate these bits because I don't know what it is, but there's something so nerve-wracking about sat there waiting for the time to drop off.
I don't know why I was just really bad. But you're
It
welcome.
happens to all of us.
Come on, you can do this. I believe in you.
Come on, just gotta jump off at the right time. I mean, this doesn't feel too bad as a
No.
theme for the room. I quite like this as an idea.
Oh yeah, no, it's a fantastic room. I like it actually. This is the first time the magnet's actually been useful in a way that makes sort of sense, even though it's just random sheets of metal that are flying for no reason. It's cool.
Yeah, I think like this adds something to it, whereas a lot of the other items, like the main one we talk about is the water pump, because that's a bomb.
This is the
go run now.
That's the thing it was telling me about. Like, oh look, there's a bomb and it will open the door. That's the hint.
I thought it was flashing faster, but I was clearly wrong.
Wow, it's giving you loads of time.
Wow, you could have pushed that around twice.
Watch me not be safe. This isn't safe enough.
Just takes off all 4 hearts.
No, we're good.
Takes off 2 lives as well.
Yeah, just game over. You lose.
Yep, you got caught in this fight. Oh, okay.
That would be evil. The game was just like, surprise, you actually just game over. You've got 100 lives, you've lost them all.
Yep, you've lost them all. It's go back to the main title screen.
You didn't save in the last 3 hours you've been recording, did you? No.
Playing Cornerstone of Memories, bittersweet feelings.
How many monkeys are there in this level?
I mean, you can go into the
I feel
thing.
like I've saved Arnold. I feel like I've saved 100. It feels like a lot.
That's what I like about these levels, is they can put as many monkeys as they want in, and you just get them all because you're not looking for
it just says the Spectre, and that is not true, and we all know. Ow. Where are you? No. Oh, fucking piece of shit.
are you?
Listen here. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Sylvester.
I wonder if these were references to Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone.
Yes, I think it might have been.
Yeah, I don't think it was made as obvious enough. Do you?
I don't think it was Looney Tunes, which is what I hoped.
Yeah, no,
But
sadly.
where's Daffy and Tweety and all the others, like Pippin and Rodriguez? Where are they? My favourite Looney Tunes characters. You remember Pippin and Rodriguez?
I do not Looney Tunes.
They're not real.
Okay, right. Well, that makes sense.
Do I want to go across this?
I think I feel like you've already come across that way. Yeah, no, you have. You came across this way. Yeah, you have. This was up. This is you dropped this down. This is the way to go.
Okay. Sure. You were saying, sorry?
I do not know what I was saying. That's gonna be another one that's left to the ether of David's brain, where he's just.
Yeah. You're welcome, viewers.
Yeah, no problem. If you ever want to know what I'm.
Where's Clark's and John Lewis, and we've got Boots, and I was trying to think of another. I was trying to think what's that store where you can buy like this like little necklaces for little girls and stuff.
Oh, Claire's Accessories.
That's the one. I was trying to think of what that was called.
Oh my gosh, you still have a Claire's in
We do. Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's actually right next to where I used to work.
Oh yeah, no, that's
at the chocolate shop, not the one I just quit.
Is it where teenage girls get their ears pierced?
I don't know. You might be able to do that at Boots, actually.
No, it's Claire's that you get your ears pierced, because I know they did it with some people, but I don't know whether they've stopped doing it because it's a bit.
I don't know.
Don't know. Your ears are pretty easy to pierce.